Hi dear friends, today we are going to discuss some pronouns as neither, either, both, any, none. These are the pronouns that are supposed to be used in a sentence while making it. So guys, if we try to focus on these pronouns are used in some special and separate manners, where in case of one person out of two, if we are going to choose one person out of two, then we can use either. I repeat, when we are going to choose one out of two things or two persons, then we use the pronoun either or either. Both pronunciation are correct. But when we are going to choose none out of two things or two persons, in simple terms, so if we are going to choose none, or if we are going to choose neither of any things, then we can use neither. Neither we use in a negative sense, where we are not going to choose any one or out of two things or persons, then we can use neither. None out of more than two things or two persons, when we are going to choose none, then we can use this pronoun. Both, we can use both in a sentence when we are going to choose two out of two things, then we can choose both pronoun. Any we can use in case of when we are going to choose one out of more than two things, then we can use this pronoun any. So we are going to prove it using some sentences on the blackboard. So guys, please look at these sentences. Here we have written some examples through which we can prove the clear use of all these pronouns in a sentence. In the first sentence, we have written either of the two boys was present there. It means out of two boys, one was present there. It means out of two boys, one was present there. We are telling you about one boy which was present there. Here we are talking about one boy. In the second sentence, none of the two boys, here it would be neither of the two boys. Neither of the two boys was present there. It means there were two boys, and out of two boys, neither was present there. Here we cannot use none. None pronoun, if we are going to use none, it would be wrong, because none, in case of nobody, we cannot use none. We can use neither. So here we are going to choose none. It means here out of two boys, neither was present there. In the third sentence, none of the boys was present there. It means here we are going to choose one out of more than two things or more than two boys. It means we are talking about the absent boy in the sentence. It means out of more than 2 boys, none was present there. We have used here none. Any of the boys was present there. It means out of 2 or more than 2 boys, one was present there. Both of the boys were present. It's okay. Both of the boys were present there. It means there were 2 boys and both were present there. I repeat, when we are going to choose one out of 2 things or 2 person, then we can use pronoun either or either. But if we are going to choose none or nobody out of 2 things or 2 persons, then we can use indefinite pronoun neither or neither. If we are going to choose none or nobody out of 2 or more than 2 things or persons, then we can use indefinite pronoun none. But when we are going to choose one out of 2 things or out of 2 persons, then we can use indefinite pronoun any. And if we are going to choose 2 things or 2 persons out of 2 things or 2 persons, then we can use indefinite pronoun both. In the first sentence, we have written either of the 2 boys was present there. It means there were 2 boys and one was present there. In the second sentence, neither of the 2 boys was present there. It means there were 2 boys but no boy was present there. In the third sentence, none of the boys was present there. It means there were 2 boys or more than 2 boys, but none was present there. It means there were 2 or more than 2 boys, yet nobody or no boy was present there. Any of the boys was present there. It means there were 2 or more than 2 boys, but out of 2 or more than 2 boys, one was present there. In case of both of the boys were present there. It means there were 2 boys and both were present there. So guys, in case of two persons or 2 things, when we are going to choose one, we can use either. If there are 2 persons and nobody is present there, then we can use neither. Neither means we can use neither in negative sense. If we are going to choose no boy or nothing, then we can use neither. Neither can be used in case of 2 things. None can be used in case of more than 2 things. Any can also be used in case of more than 2 things. Both can be used in case of 2 things. So guys, it is very simple to use these pronouns in a sentence. When we are going to choose one person or one thing, we can use article either. But if we are going to choose nothing out of 2 things, then we can use article neither or neither. But if we are going to choose nothing or nobody out of more than two things or more than two persons, then we can use none. If we are going to choose one out of more than two things, then we can use indefinite pronoun any. If we are going to choose one out of more than two persons or more than two things, then we can use indefinite pronoun any. If we are going to choose two things or two persons out of two persons or two things, then we can use indefinite article both. So guys, now we are going to discuss how can we use these pronouns as correlative conjunctions in a sentence. These pronouns can work as a correlative conjunctions in a sentence. Here either takes or, neither takes nor, both takes and. We are going to write some examples through which we can prove it. So guys, please look at these sentences. In the first sentence, either Ram or Shyam would have said so. We have used either. Here we have used neither, here we have used both. Either Ram or Shyam would have said so. It means here either or is supposed to work as a conjunctive adverb. Neither nor also seems to work as a conjunctive adverb. Either or, either Ram or Shyam would have said so. It means out of two, Ram and Shyam, one is supposed to say. Here we are talking about one. Neither Ram nor Shyam would have said so. It means none. Both Ram and Shyam would have said so. It means when we are going to choose one out of two things, then we can use conjunctive adverb either or. But when we are going to choose nobody out of two things, then we can use conjunctive adverb neither nor. But when we are going to choose two things or two persons out of two things or two persons, then we can use conjunctive adverb both. Both Ram and Shyam would have said so. It means we are talking about Ram and Shyam. In this sentence, neither Ram nor Shyam would have said so. It means both Ram and Shyam do not seem to have said so. In the first sentence, either Ram or Shyam would have said so. It means out of two, Ram and Shyam, one would have said so. So guys, these are the conjunctive adverbs working in these sentences. Apart from this, if a sentence is supposed to start from an adverb, then we should follow the rule of conversion. Conversion means, inversion. The rule of inversion must be followed in case of those sentences which are supposed to be started with an adverb. It means if a sentence is going to start with an adverb, then the rule of inversion must be followed. And in case of inversion, we start the sentence with helping verb. It means the sentence is going to be started with helping verb. Helping verb, just in order to prove this, we would have to write some sentences on the blackboard. So guys, please look at these sentences. In the first sentence we have written, neither does he go to school nor does he read there. In the second sentence, neither will he go there nor will he let him go there. Now in these sentences, the sentence is supposed to start with an adverb, neither. Here, when a sentence is supposed to start with an adverb, then the rule of inversion is supposed to be followed, and here in both the sentences the rule of inversion is supposed to be followed. Neither, after neither we can use its helping verb. It means in case of inversion of sentences, when a sentence is supposed to be started from an adverb, the helping verb of the tense must be written after the adverb in a sentence. So guys, neither does he go to school nor does he read there. Here the rule of inversion is supposed to be followed. Neither will he go there nor will he let him go there. It means in these sentences the rule of inversion is supposed to be followed. So guys, now we are going to discuss the correct use of much to and too much in a sentence. When we can use too much or much to in a sentence. If we are going to discuss much to and too much, much to is supposed to be used with adjectives and adverbs in a sentence. I repeat, the correct use of much to refers to adjectives and adverbs in a sentence. It means we can use much to with an adjective or with an adverb, and in case of too much we can use too much with a noun in a sentence. So guys, we would have to write some examples on the blackboard to prove it. So guys, please look at these sentences written on the blackboard. In the first sentence we have written, she is much too beautiful. We have seen students using too much everywhere. They don't care what is supposed to come after too much or much too, either whether it is noun or whether it is adjective or adverb. They don't care, but they use too much everywhere in a sentence. But we cannot use too much everywhere in a sentence. We can use too much when a noun is supposed to come next in the sentence, but in case of adjectives or in case of adverbs, when they are supposed to come in the sentence after too much, when we cannot use too much, because too much gives a sense of adjective, and if a word is going to give a sense of adjective in a sentence, then it will need a noun to modify it. But in case of adjectives and in case of adverbs, we need another adverb to be modified by the same in the sentence. So if we are going to use too much in a sentence, it means after too much we need a noun to modify it. But in case of adverbs or in case of adjectives, we cannot use too much directly in the sentence. If we are going to use too much directly in a sentence, it means an adjective is going to modify another adjective in the sentence, and an adjective cannot modify another adjective in a sentence. An adjective can modify only a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Except a noun or pronoun, nothing can be modified by an adjective in a sentence. But in case of adverbs, adverbs can modify all, whether it is adverbs or adjectives or preposition or conjunction, all can be modified by an adverb except a noun or pronoun in a sentence. So guys, when we are going to use too much, please be careful about the fact that after too much a noun must come in a sentence. If we are going to use too much and after too much we have used an adjective or an adverb, then our sentence would be wrong, because too much needs a noun to modify it, because it works as an adjective in a sentence and it needs a noun to modify it. But an adjective itself or an adverb is supposed to come in a sentence, then we can change the pattern, and the changing pattern is must to. Must to can modify another adjective or another adverb in a sentence, because must to gives a sense of adverb and too much gives sense of adjective. It means when must to is supposed to come in a sentence, it means after must to there would be an adjective or adverb in the sentence. If we are going to find out the use of too much, it means after too much there would be a noun to be modified. So guys, we have named it must to, sorry, we have written wrong. Must to gives a sense of adverb. Must to gives a sense of adverb and too much gives a sense of adjective. So guys, when we are going to use too much or must to in a sentence, please remember and please be careful that in case of too much there must come a noun in a sentence, but in case of must to there must come an adjective or adverb in the sentence. So guys, here we have used must to. She is much too beautiful. It means it is adjective, and this phrase must to is working as an adverb, and as we already know that an adverb can modify an adjective or another adverb in a sentence. In the second sentence, he is much too smart. Here much too is working as an adverb phrase, and an adverb can modify another adjective in a sentence. So here our much too is modifying the adjective in the sentence. It is an adverb, and adverb can modify adjective. In the third one, Mohan is much too late. Here late is an adverb and much too is also an adverb, as we already know that an adverb can modify another adverb in a sentence. He has too much money. Now here money is working as a noun in the sentence and too much is working as an adjective here. So as we already know that an adjective can modify a noun or a pronoun, nothing except except a noun or pronoun, they can modify nothing in the sentence. It means here too much is working as an adjective and it is supposed to modify the noun money. I have too much sweets. Here too much is modifying a noun sweet. Sweet is working as a noun in the sentence. So it is being modified by the adjective too much. So guys, much too gives a sense of adverb in the sentence and too much gives a sense of adjective in the sentence. and in case of much too, we need an adverb or an adjective to modify it, but in case of too much, we need a noun to modify it. As we already know that a noun can be modified by an adjective, or an adjective or an adverb can be modified by an adverb in the sentence. So, too much gives a sense of adjective in the sentence. So, an adjective needs a noun or a pronoun to modify it. So, it is clear, but in case of adverbs or in case of adjectives, we need another adverb so that they can modify adjective and adverb in the sentence. So, we can use must to in a sentence. In case of adverbs or in case of adjectives, we can use must to, because must to gives an expression or a sense of adverb in the sentence, and too much gives a sense of adjective in the sentence. So, when too much is supposed to work in the sentence, it means it will need a noun or a pronoun to modify it, but if we are going to use much to in the sentence, it means we would need an adjective or an adverb to modify it. So, guys, please look at these sentences which prove it. Much to is working as an adverb and too much is working as an adjective. Here in this sentence, she is much too is beautiful. Here one beautiful is an adjective and much too is working as an adverb, and adverb can modify an adjective in the sentence, and so much too is supposed to modify beautiful here. In the second sentence, he is much too smart. Smart is working as an adjective in the sentence and it is being modified by an adverb much too. Mohan is much too late. Late is working as an adverb in the sentence and much too is working as an adverb in the sentence, as we already know that an adverb can modify another adverb in a sentence. He has too much money. Money is working as a noun in the sentence and it is being modified by an adjective too much, because too much gives an expression of adjective. I have too much sweets. Sweet is a noun here and this noun is supposed to be modified by an adjective phrase too much. So, guys, now we would like to end our class. Now we would meet in our next class. Thank you.